It seems like you'll have these power vacuums. We can't have all these people coming after us when we're trying to make our business, smelting steel or something like that. So maybe we can talk to the politicians to try to get things in our favor. And you might say, okay, well, let's get rid of the politicians. Then I think what would happen is you might say, okay, well, instead of the politicians, why don't we just pay, we have lots of money from our industry. Why don't we just hire some thugs? Like, okay, were you gonna go to court? Well, let's see what happens to you or your family or something, and then everybody else can see what happened to them next time you try to come against us. It seems like every institution or organization or just kind of anything with lots of power, it just seems to kind of corrupt over time. I'm not expecting you to answer this. I don't have an answer for this.
Don't worry, I'm here. I've got the answer. I've got the answer. The base level answer is you want to have a philosophy of the society where they're loving freedom. They love freedom. So, this factory, they couldn't hire enough thugs to overtake the billions of people around them. They're not going to be able to do that. They just can't overpower people. And this is the case with the government right now. The government can't literally overpower with their force everybody in the United States. They could not do that. If everybody in the United States wanted President Trump out, he'd be out today. That's sort of the base level answer. The more fleshed out answer is there's this book by Austrian economist Hans Hermann Hoppe called The Private Production of Defense. He builds up from the ground. Okay, so we're in this free market. You might have somebody aggressing against you. You might have somebody trying to shoot you or whatever. Okay, this is a certain type of risk. How do we deal with risk on the market? Sometimes you can deal with it through insurance, sometimes you can't. And he analyzes it and he goes, okay, well, this is actually an insurable risk. On the free market, you tend to get these insurance agencies, because insurance agencies, they're a great candidate for this. They're a great candidate for protecting your rights because they have massive capital holdings spread across the entire globe, so they can really protect you against anybody, even states. They could protect you against states if they were allowed to flourish. If this factory tried to hire thugs to beat up people, very quickly they're going to run into all these massive insurance agencies who are like, hey, we're going to send a Harrier jet in and blow up your factory if you don't cut this out now. They're not going to be able to hire enough thugs to stop this if the society is positioned such that they support these insurance agencies, and pretty much everybody is a member of one, right?